Avalanche! 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 My thoughts helpfully wail the obvious as I push myself to run faster. But the snow is up to my waist, soaking through the fabric of my leggings, chilling the muscles I need to run. I'm breathing faster but running slower, all while the deceptively benign-sounding hush of sliding snow gets closer and closer, the avalanche threatening to bury me alive, ensuring I never make it out of Lover's Leap. I'm in the best shape of my life, but no amount of muscle can make up for the fact that I'm only 5'3" and waist-deep in thickly packed snow. So when Dean reaches back and shouts, "Take my hand," I don't hesitate. I grab on and hold tight, letting him pull me along through the drifts until we reach a stretch of flatter land beside a creek. There, the water is frozen, but it hasn't been for long. The rocks next to the creek bed are still mostly snow-free, hinting that the water was flowing not long ago, before it contracted into crystal on the stones. We hit the bare rocks, and I let go of Dean's hand, pumping my arms hard at my sides, while Dean follows suit. We literally run for our lives, sprinting beside the frozen water for 10 feet, 20, 50, until finally the rush of sliding snow grows quiet, and we stumble to a stop, leaning over to brace our hands on our knees as we suck in air. Dean looks up, cursing at the snow covering the mountain and the road above. "Rest in peace, white truck." I swallow against the metal taste rising in my mouth. What the hell was that? It's too early in the season for an avalanche. "I think it was the tree." Dean stands, swiping the sleeve of his weirdly tight and completely sexy Santa suit across his upper lip. "It must have hit the mountain above the road when it fell and dislodged the snowpack." I wrap my arms tight around my torso in a feeble attempt to hold in my body heat. I'm too ramped up from the run and the near-death experience to be cold right now, but I'm going to be. I left my jacket, mittens, and hat in the car, along with my purse and cell phone. Cell phone? I turn to Dean. "Are you getting cell service?" He shoots me a grim look. "I don't know. I left my cell in the truck." My teeth dig into my lip as my anxiety spikes hard and fast. Shit. What are we going to do? "Well," Dean sighs as he squints up at the wall of snow. "There's no way we're getting back up to the road over all that." "Maybe we can go around and climb up to the highway somewhere else?" He shakes his head. "Not going to happen. At least, not fast enough. The only place we'd have a shot of getting up the incline without rock climbing equipment is at least a 40-minute hike, and then we'd have the walk back to town after that. If we're out here that long, we'll get hypothermia. Neither of us is dressed for the weather." He props his hands low on his hips, drawing my attention to the way the red fabric hugs certain areas. Certain intimate areas. Geez, what is up with this Santa suit? It leaves absolutely nothing to the imagination and is clearly not suitable for viewing by children, or anyone with a heart condition, or by ex-girlfriends who are suddenly reminded of just how incredible this man looks without his clothes on. I glance up quickly, a flush heating my cheeks. The last thing I want to do is get caught staring at Dean's crotch or any other part of his body, though with this getup, it's hard to avoid.